Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2004 BMW M3 Coupe. This is I think it's a 3-owner, clean title, clean Carfax car. It's got 61,000 miles on it. It's super clean. It was owned by a customer of ours. Nice thing about this is I can finance this through Alaska Federal Credit Union. We can also put a very comprehensive extended warranty on it, and we also welcome trades. So our customer bought this, I think about 5 years ago from Wilsonville Mercedes with 40,000 miles on it, and he kept it. It was a certified car at that point. We sold it to him, or sold it for him, I think about a year ago, and he bought a 2011 M3. We sold it to a customer of ours who bought it and lives in Bend. He's garaged it and serviced it, hasn't done anything else, and is just not driving it. So he brought it back for us to sell. It's in immaculate condition. It's super clean. We have all the service records for it. It's got brand new Michelin Super Sport tires on it that were put on probably 500 miles ago. The paint and the wheels are in great shape, as is the interior. This is the Imola Red. It's an SMG transmission. It's got the sport mode on it. It's got rear parking sensors, heated seats. It's in really, really good shape. So you can see by the buttons there in the bumper, that's the rear parking sensor. It's got the factory exhaust on it. Very, very clean car. So we have an indoor car cover. It's currently titled and registered in the state of Oregon. You've got the original compressor, the original tools, I bet you there's not a person on this planet that's ever actually used a BMW tool before out of that kit, but they're there anyways. You've got a 6-disc changer in here. He has actually put an iPod cable in the glove box. So you can see the paint and the body is in excellent shape. I don't believe there's any curb rash on any of the wheels. No dents or dings. I haven't run a paint meter on this, but I know the guy that owned it. So you've got the xenon lights there. He never did any paint work on it. There's never been any damage to it. So you've got brushed aluminum trim. You've got the, let's see, do you have a Harman? Yeah, you've got Harman Kardon sound on this. So there's all your M3 badging, your seats. The back seat is immaculate, of course, which you would expect for an M3. It's because they don't typically see a lot of use. But you can see the bolsters, and the leather is in excellent shape. You've got dual power seats. And then, you know, I've never seen that before. Those are inflatable bolsters. Haven't seen that before on an M3. So I think I've got 2 master keys. I've got one for sure, but I think I have another one. I'll have to look into that.
As for Tuesday, Wednesday.
So, brushed aluminum trim. So if you're familiar with the M3s, this is part of the M Sport adjustment. So this changes a number of configurations, but it basically makes it around town friendly to track use, depending on the setup. So there's your SMG transmission. You've got dual power heated seats. You've got sport mode, tire pressure monitor, your subwoofer, and DSC, which is dynamic stability control. You've got auto climate control, as I mentioned in the glove box here. So we've got the original books, and there's a white cable in there for the iPod. You can see the dash, the door panel, the sunroof. I'll close it real quick just to show you that it works. So paddle shifters, you've got voice activation, Bluetooth, speaker control, cruise control. You have an onboard computer which tracks all your information, your trip computer, your service interval indicator, how many miles per gallon you're getting per tank. You've got intermittent wipers. You've got, as I mentioned, cruise control is over here. You've got xenons, driving lights, 61,179 miles. Not sure what else to tell you about this. The oil's going to have to change at 64,800 miles, so that was just done. Everything else is kind of self-explanatory. It's in really good shape. As you can see, the steering wheel's got no wear on it at all. As I mentioned, we have all the service records for it. It's been meticulously maintained, and it's always been adult owned too. So this was the person that bought this from Mercedes Wilsonville is a friend of our family's. A gentleman in his 50s who's into cars and especially M3s. He's been back and done a bunch of stuff with BMW. A good guy and someone that takes very good care of their vehicles. It's always been garaged. If you would like additional information or will want to talk to us directly, we can be reached at 503-227-2354. Other than that, we'd like to thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.